Guzzler from publisher Interceptor Software came to our Commodore 64 all the way back in 1984. If you've played this, then you'll probably agree that this could definitely be considered a classic. In the simplest terms, you just control a mouse-like creature, navigate through a maze, consume cherries and avoid obstacles, essentially guzzling as much as possible while ensuring you don't get too fat to fit through tight spaces. Sounds a lot like Pac-Man really, doesn't it? With a couple of added extras. Let's check out what made this game so addictive. Well, as we've already established, you're hungry, so the whole premise is to navigate a maze full of food. But getting to those tasty morsels isn't as easy as it sounds, as they're all locked in individual cells. To access a food cell, you'll need to grab a key first. Once you've got it, it's time to feast. The only problem with eating so much in one go and munching down all the food in a section, you'll get a bit too chubby to fit through the tighter spots in the maze. To shrink back to your regular size, you'll need to wait at the maze's edge for Deflator Dennis to roll by and help you deflate. No idea what he does, but let's just roll with it. Oh, and this is the only time you can allow Dennis to touch. Maybe slips a finger in to deflate your gas. God knows. He isn't exactly your best buddy if you run into him while you're slim though, as he won't hesitate to send you to an early grave. But when you're a fatty, he'll gladly stroll by, give you a grope, and remove your excess flab. Gotta love these 80s games, eh? Your life as a guzzler isn't so straightforward though, as little guys called froblies absolutely despise you whether you're fat or thin, and will stop at nothing to ruin your feasting plans. Every time you manage to gobble up food in 4 different cells, a peculiar creature named Bonus Barry, a letter on legs, will appear. If you can reach him before Dennis does, Barry will reward you with bonus points. To even the odds a little, you're armed with 5 time bombs. Drop one with the fire button and get ready to run. If you're lucky, the explosion will slow down the froblies long enough for you to dart past them, but if you dawdle, the blast might just take you out as well. Still, the issue of weight remains. If you still have your newfound girth, your mouse can't even bend down to grab keys. As you progress, you'll earn extra lives based on your score, and you can tweak the settings to make the game easier or harder by adjusting how many points you need for extra lives, changing the time delay on bombs, or even setting the number of guzzlers you start with. This game was an absolute blast as I remember, and definitely has that classic arcade charm, reminiscent of old school gems. It's a lot of fun, and for any seasoned arcade fan, it'll feel familiar. But trust me, this one's a winner. The graphics, while not groundbreaking, are sharp and vibrant, and the music is a delightful surprise. Each maze features a different Scott Joplin rag, and the icing on the cake is that if you're good enough to make it to the high score table, you're treated to a rendition of Nobody Does It Better, which is a nice touch. The game controls are responsive, whether you're using the keyboard or joystick, and it's simple enough to jump into without needing hours of practice to get the hang of it. I suppose that goes for a lot of arcade-style games, but you'll know what I mean when you play this. The only real issue was to whoever named it Guzzler. To me, that sounds like one of my mates from my local boozer. It's a bit like Pac-Man, sure. I mean, one look at those familiar blue walls, bumbling sprites and edible dots, and any arcade fan will feel right at home. But this too is a blast to play. You can learn patterns, and timing your transformations between fat and thin is a great challenge. Brilliant! But is it truly a big thumbs up kind of brilliant? Well, I'll leave that for you to decide. Thanks for watching guys. Does this bring back any nostalgic memories? Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and please be sure to let us know what you thought of Guzzler in the comment section. Also, check out the other games on the channel if you want more classics just like this, and maybe even consider subscribing so you won't miss out on any upcoming videos. It's a long journey, but it's going to be epic. Hopefully. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then,